Hi guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. I apologize, it's been a whole week since I have filmed anything or uploaded anything. We're just getting used to keeping both of the puppies home more often, and it is just impossible to film when they are both here because they play and they get, rowdy, and I never know, when that's going to happen. So I'm planning on the days that they go to daycare, which will probably be about 2 days a week. I will do a bunch of filming, film ahead, and then I don't have to try and do that when they are here. So that's, my long story as to why I've kind of been missing in action for a week, at least on YouTube. I hope everybody is doing well and enjoying whatever season you are in. It is summer here, but I know, like, in Australia it is winter. So whatever's going on in your neck of the woods, I hope that you are having, a good day. Even with all the craziness, we have we in our state, we had kind of reopened, and then everything kind of, I don't know if things are closed again. There was talk of that, but we are under like mandatory mask wearing again. So yeah, everything's just crazy, and I know it's not just here. So anyway, all of that to say, I hope you're doing well. All right, so I have had all of Lorna at Tailor Made Journals, all of her gorgeous antique grungy wallpaper digitals. I think she has 7 sets out now. At least those are the ones I have 7. Lorna, slow down. Anyway, they're so awesome, and I can't, every time one comes out, I have to buy it because they're just so cool, and I think that they are very versatile. I have just printed out some from all, and I mean, they're gorgeous. I think there's a lot of practical uses for these. I didn't print them all out because there are a ton, but I am in love with them. And I have not until today had a chance to play with them at all. And I needed to get my hands on them. So I have a few projects well, at least 2, definitely, that I have planned. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. Geez, when you don't film for a week, like, my brain is falling out. Sorry guys. So the first thing, I needed a place to store, well, I've got my Victorian calling cards in here. I just needed a place to store some of these things that I don't, they're my originals. And I have already scanned them, and I have kits in my shop. But I needed a place to store the originals to keep them safe, because especially the scraps, they are very delicate. And I wasn't sure how to do that. My friend Amy had suggested the like We Are Memory Keepers fuse tool, and kind of creating my own pockets. I sort of tried that with a sealer of sorts, sort of like a food saver sealer, only it wasn't a food saver. Anyway, I couldn't make it work the way I wanted to, and my husband is brilliant, if I haven't said that before, and he said, well, why not business card pockets? And they're a little big for like the cigarette and tea cards, but still, they're perfect. So all of these beauties that I just wanted to be able to display and sit and look at, because I love them, I can now do that. So I have them all in here, and most of these came from the lovely Lori. Thank you again, Lori. I can't thank you enough. These make me so happy. I also got a whole bunch from the lovely Dee Dee. So thank you again, Dee Dee. That was at Christmas time. She collaborated with Tina. So Tina, if you're watching, thank you for helping Dee Dee with that. And got me some as well. And I don't know, I have like an unhealthy, probably obsession with these, and I just want to collect more and more. So probably I'm going to need more binders in the future. But I have them all in here and they're all organized, and you know, I love it. Anyway, the binder itself is rather ugly. I mean, you know, it's fine if you're just storing business cards in it, but it certainly did not suit me. You know, it's just not very pretty. So I thought, why not take some of the gorgeous wallpaper digitals. They're not quite big enough on my 8.5 by 11. So I sewed them onto scrapbook paper that I had. Just different, I think this was a pad, I think it's Lost and Found, I can't remember. I think I got it at Tuesday morning like last summer, so it's probably not even something you can get anymore. But I did the back already. So this is one of the wallpapers. This is just gorgeous. And then this is the scrapbook paper, and I just glued it down. I was a little concerned, but it seemed to have worked really well. I just used, it's actually the Beacon 3-in-1, but Fabri-Tac type glue, and it is holding marvelously, because it's like this, what do you call that? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyway, so I've already done, oops, I probably need to add a little bit there. Yeah, let me add some there. Oh, I got a new bead dangle. Thank you, Amy. This is so pretty. I love it so much. I'm trying not to dangle it too much and break it. But I'm in love. I'm in love. And I got some of the Sugar Bell bottles for my Fabri-Tac. I am, yeah, yay, loving this. I think Tracy did it. I haven't seen Tracy's video, but Amy, I saw her using them at Glamping and Glitter, and I was like, I have to have those. And they're so inexpensive and so much easier to squeeze than the Fabri-Tac bottles. So anyway, enough about that. Anyway, so I've already done the back, and then this gorgeous, I love this because it has like a little, I don't know if you probably can't see it. It's a very, very faint beige polka dot in the background. So I love polka dots. Anyway, so let me just make sure that's glued down, and then we'll go ahead and do the inside cover. Now, what I was saying before I had to glue that, these actually have like pockets. There's one in the back too, but I decided I wasn't going to use the pockets, so I didn't worry about, I'm just covering them up instead of, you know, like cutting and piecing it together so that I could have the pockets. I just don't. I don't need it. I don't need the pockets, so. All right, so I'm just gonna line this up. Now, unfortunately, there's not much I can do about the, you know, the edges of the cover because it's this, you know, like nylon fabric. I'm just not gonna worry about it. It's fine. You know, I could probably cover it or something, but it seems like an intense amount of work. And this is, you know, I mean, I want this to be pretty, but it's also just, you know, essentially storage. So I don't need to take multiple days decorating it. I could though, because, you know me, I tend to go overboard. So anyway, I will link to Lorna's shop in the description box below, so you can go and check out all of these amazing wallpaper kits that she has, and all of the other awesome kits that she has. If you are not familiar with Miss Lorna, she has some amazing digitals in her shop. All right. So that is finished. And now we can move on to the front. And I chose this wallpaper for the front. And then I'm gonna probably, maybe put some decoration on there. So I just went ahead and pulled that out. So it was ready. All right, so glue time again. There we go. So let me make sure I've got this. Yeah, it seemed, you know how usually you have some like, some time with Fabri-Tac where, you know, you can move the paper. On this, this particular fabric, or whatever you want to call it, on this binder, you do not have that time. So if you choose to ever cover one of these, just keep that in mind. It's kind of a quick grab, which is nice. That means to me that it's going to hold well over time, but yeah, not a lot of wiggle room, and I usually like having some wiggle room. Okay, so there is that. Now I just pulled out, this is just Tim Holtz ephemera, a little rose and butterfly. I just thought that might add something to the front here, and I have this just offcut piece from I think it was clothing actually, and I just thought maybe we could incorporate that here somehow. I'm not sure if I want it off center or if I want it more centered like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty. Okay, so we'll go ahead and glue this down. My bottle's getting a little low. I have another bottle. It's actually the Fabri-Fix this time. I just need to, I didn't know if I should mix the two. I probably can. I think they're fairly similar in formulation, but I was gonna try and use as much as possible before I refill here, but yeah, anyway, this should be fine. So let's see what's going on. Not a whole lot. I'm trying to think. It's been a week. Let's see, Pixie went to daycare last week, and then she's there again today. She had fun. We were interested to see how Oscar would, you know, react to having her kind of on his turf, so to speak. Because that, you know, daycare has kind of been his thing, but he didn't really care whether she was there or not, so it was fine. It was funny because the ladies there said that he kind of walked around with her for like a couple minutes, probably trying to figure out why she was there. And then he was just like, whatever, you're on your own, lady, have fun. And he just went about his business. So I was like, well, that's good. I was hoping that he wouldn't be like, you know, upset or anything that he had to share. But yeah, he's not that type of dog anyway. He's quite easygoing, so I don't worry too much about that. But yeah, so that's going well. We got them a little kiddie pool a couple weekends ago, and it's so funny because Oscar wouldn't get in. Pixie got right in. Like she was like, oh, this is fun, and we only filled it like a couple inches. I mean, you know, just enough that they can kind of get in there and cool off if they want to. And Pixie got right in and was like, oh, this is fun. And Oscar he didn't want to get in. He just wanted to be able to like stand at the outside. And we put like golf balls and tennis balls in there for him. And you know, they sink. So, the golf balls anyway. and they just go right under, and it's so cute because they blow bubbles when they put their faces underwater. It's just adorable. I love it. And it took Oscar, I don't know, probably maybe a half hour or so of, you know, watching Pixie. And then he was like, oh, no, I want to do that too. That looks like fun. And then he got in. So yeah, it's it's so fun. It's like having little kids again. But, you know, just watching how they do things and how they interact, and it's fun. But yeah. Anyway, whoops. Very shaky today. There we go. I think that is very cute. And even with the black edge, you know, maybe someday when I have time, I will, I don't know, do something. I could probably, I don't know what to do with it, but that's fine. All right, so there's the front and the back, and then we're left with the spine, which is also not very attractive. But the lovely Donna at Junk Journal Ideas here on YouTube, and then she has a Facebook group as well. It's also Junk Journal Ideas, so you can go check that out if you're not a part of it. She does monthly challenges, and before COVID, they were usually, I think they were swaps. Was that? Oh my gosh, it feels like forever ago that happened, but I think they were swaps. But you know, since COVID, we're not swapping, but we're still doing the challenges. So this month, the challenge is to make a fabric or a paper snippet roll. And so I made this one. This is my first fabric, just all fabric snippet roll. I did that one that had paper, and I think I had some fabric in it too on the receipt tape, but this one is all fabric. So yeah, I don't want to give it up. I want to be able to keep it, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it except sit it on a shelf, but I thought maybe part of it would look nice here on the spine. So I think I'm going to do that. So let's see. First, I'm going to cut my, well, no, if I do it this way, I don't care if those hang, actually. So I'm just going to cut it. Oh, it feels very wrong to cut it, but I'm going to cut it like right there. Yeah, I don't want to cut it, but what am I going to do? I have to cut it. So that's fine. And then I'm still left with this piece that I could, you know, use somewhere else for some other purpose at some other time. All right, I am going to make sure I get a good amount of glue where I cut it. I did so many passes in the sewing machine. Like I said, this was sort of new to me. You know what? I'm gonna add the glue to the actual spine here. And this time I am gonna go ahead and cover that fabric at the top and the bottom. Make sure I get those metal rivets there. There we go. Just make sure we have enough glue. All right, that should be good. All right, and then there we go. Perfect. Oh, how cute. Oh, I love this. Very, very cute. So I am very happy with how this turned out. And if you find yourself in need of, you know, some storage for smaller bits and pieces, things that you know, I'm not probably going to use anything that's in here in a journal or anything. This is just kind of for me to store my collectibles, my, paper collectibles. So now it is much prettier, I think, than it was before. It's at least, not just all black. So yeah, I hope you like that, guys. Oh, I'm in love with the spine. How pretty is that gonna be on a shelf? I'm very excited about that. And then there's the back. And I think that Lorna's wallpapers are sort of the star of this show. Very pretty. Thank you, Lorna, for making me addicted to your wallpapers. I'm very, very happy with those. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I don't want to keep you all day rambling on and on and on, but I will be back soon with another project using some more of Lorna's wallpapers. I hope you have a fabulous day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed, I would love it if you would go ahead and subscribe. I am approaching 3,000 subscribers, guys. I can't even imagine. It's crazy. I know I say that all the time, but I will never stop being amazed. Yeah. So anyway, I am approaching 3,000, and of course, when I get there, there will be a giveaway. I have no idea yet what it might be. I just closed out the free digital giveaway today. That was for 2,500, I guess. So yeah, it should be pretty soon. But if you aren't already a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell, so when I do reach 3,000, you'll get notified and you won't miss out on the giveaway. And yeah, I'll be back soon, guys. I hope you have a fabulous day, and stay safe and stay healthy and take care of yourselves until I see you next time. Bye.